Hey guys, what's up? My name is Penhoff, and I am going to do a video here to show you guys my 6 favorite weapons, my top 6 weapons of Apex Legends, the ones that I like to use, the ones that have basically have changed how I play the game here in the past 3 seasons. Back about 4 seasons ago. I was only averaging probably about up to 0.40 KD, KDA or KD assist, or how you want to say how they do their stats, but KD basically. Um, and then I started using certain weapons, and matter of fact, I'll just show you guys what has made the difference in my gameplay, and that has changed things a little bit. So the first thing I'm gonna do, and I'll get started with here in just a second. But guys, if you like the video, please do hit the like button, and let's get into my top 6 weapons. Okay, basically, I'm gonna start off with the RE45 first. This is one of my first favorite weapons that I discovered that using it, I can actually get a lot better kill rate with it, and you don't even have to have hardly any attachments with it. But I do suggest anything if you get even just a basic barrel mod. Now, this weapon is great for those hot drops. If you can get an RE45 and a hot drop, because of the rate of fire, it is a great weapon, because most people, when they first drop, basically they have hardly any shields whatsoever. So this thing will chew you up in a heartbeat on there. And first of all, I'm gonna point it straight ahead, how fast the rate of fire is. I mean, it's got a fast rate of fire, and that's a small clip. And most likely, when you first drop in the first part of the game, you're going to have a small clip. So maybe try doing a bigger clip with your barrel mod, and see what when we get some more ammo here. And that's going to probably be a little bit better for you if you can find that first clip up with the barrel mod. Because you're going to have, at first, you're going to have close combat, and when you do that first hot drop. So having that fast rate of fire weapon, a weapon that you can handle real easily. You don't even need sights for it. This thing almost sights itself with the gunfire. Now, one thing I did notice too is I started in close engagement, people are moving. When you're engaging with somebody that's moving straight at you or moving towards you, most likely they're not moving straight towards you. They're going to move a certain direction. Try to angle your fire off to the right. If you move off to the right, most time that forces them to move off to the left or try to mimic your move. And if they are trying to move off to the right, and with the it almost acts like a hip fire action when you're moving to the right, so the bullets are more accurate. I've learned that doing that, drone hot drops, makes for way faster kill rates, and most time you survive those things. Now, the next weapon I'm going to move to, when you're in a hot drop, one of my other favorite weapons to use is the alternator. This weapon is a beast. Even basic, it's a beast, and I'll show you. Basic, right here. This thing is a beast. See how fast? That was actually faster than the RE45. It does damage, but the only problem you got, and if you see, one thing the problem with the alternator has is it gets wild a little bit when the wilder it gets. So let's put on a level 2 barrel mod, because if you can find a level 2 barrel mod, and the best is digital sights. I'm telling you right now, if you can get digital sights and a level 1 barrel mod, that accuracy gets a lot better, and it gets a lot more stable. And then go ahead and pick him. Now, like I said before, if somebody's engaging you straight ahead and you have an alternator, you have an RE45, basically engage and move to the right. You see how the bullets actually speed up whenever you float to the right? See that? Your accuracy gets a lot better. So if you're somebody who's a beginner that's playing Apex Legends, and you pick up an alternator and you're engaging somebody and they are not engaging you straight ahead, engage to the right, a lot more accurate. Now the next weapon that I like to use in a hot drop is the Wingman. Now this weapon takes a lot more skill to use, but if you can those shots, I mean, you're not gonna hit every one right away, unless you're really an expert at it on there. But this weapon I would say a little bit after hot drop, whenever you get past that first wave and you're now moving with the ring to different areas for engagement, if you have a extended heavy mag on here, and you really don't need sights, and to be honest with you, a lot of people like to use sights. I do not like to use sights on a Wingman. I can get a better shot with the Wingman, but the Wingman is a straightforward, straight on, better accuracy, straight shot. Now you can try to hip shot with the Wingman, but it's not accurate. So if you get used to if you have an RE45 or a alternator that you're using with the Wingman as your combo, I would, if you're going to strafe right or move right to shoot, use RE45 or the alternator, because if you go to the right, a lot of times you're going to miss several shots. Now, if you got to do it to survive, that's a different story. But your the Wingman is more accurate straight on, which I'm not showing a good example, but those headshots straight on with the Wingman, did you see that? 97 each time. So I mean, you can get if somebody is full purple, you can get two shots almost. So it's about 2 and a little bit less than a quarter shots for the Wingman. But that's my third favorite weapon. Now the next favorite weapon is going to be the RE301. Now this weapon I like to use more past the first initial engagements area. This is like the Wingman. This is part where you're going to be moving towards your to win the game, or more strategic, a little bit more strategy type gameplay, because this thing is just going to, if you can hit the shots, it will eat you up. It'll eat any player up. But this gun, is great for those range engagements. You're going to get somewhere between 28 and 42 at range whenever it's fully stocked. So if I stick on a purple barrel mod and I stick on this one right here, then this is going to make, with the hop, you see how the hits get a little more powerful with the attachments on there. So this weapon is more like a mid to long range engagement weapon after you move past the initial hot drop. And like I said, it's one of my favorite weapons to use. I like to use this with a wingman combo sometimes. After I have that hot drop and I'm moving on to a certain area. Now the next weapon that I truly like to have is going to be and it used to be it used to be a flatline, but now it is the Volt. I absolutely love the Volt, and it looks like we needed a extended heavy mag on here. This weapon, when it's fully equipped, has very little bounce. It is very accurate. You can head on or move to the right, which you didn't do a very good job that time moving to the right. But when you start moving to the right, it will get a little bit of hip shot. But that last shot at the very end with the Volt, it's going to give you a higher damage ratio on that last hit. So with a digital threat, it is a very nice weapon to have towards the end of the game. Now, the one that I absolutely love the most, and this is my favorite weapon. If I can find this weapon anytime at any point anywhere in the game, it's going to be the Spitfire. Spitfire is just, oh my lord, it's beyond beautiful. This gun, because you can straight on engagement and it'll mow somebody down pretty quick. You can back up in range. This thing has accuracy at range. So, I mean, it is great for those last battles at the end of the game when you might need that little bit of distance from somebody. Now, if you are in short engagement, hip fire. Now, you may not get every shot in on that hip fire, but if you can find it and you can get this gold extended mag at the end of a game, then you're going to basically rule a short engagement, because if you can move, see that it's not completely accurate, but it's going to give you the ability to, because most of the time most people at the end of the game, they're going to have an R99 or they're going to have an R301 or a Volt or something like that. But if you can move, even at range, with that big heavy mag on there, you're going to get more, you're going to get 50 rounds, and it's going to save you. It's going to save you in that last battle. I have honestly mowed down 3 people at once with the Spitfire when they are close together and bunched together, moving to the right or moving to the left, or hip firing. Also, hip fire is just completely just, I mean, it's OP. It is basically OP in Apex Legends big time, and I'm out of ammo on there. Now, if all else fails with the game, I usually will fall back on my alternate weapon, which is going to be the flatline. That is going to be my fallback weapon when I actually need, when I can't find my favorite weapons. And the reason why I choose the flatline, because it will eat somebody up quick too, and it does have a little bit of, it loses accuracy the further you go back, so it's kind of a mid-range weapon. But hip fire is OP with flatline, big time. I'm serious. This thing will eat somebody's lunch. Big time. So, but basically, guys, that's just to go over my top 6 weapons in Apex Legends. Just some tips. moving. Try not to engage people up close, straight on, head first, because a lot of times the better players in Apex Legends are going to hip fire 90% of the time. Or they're going to do what I call a rockabye, which is basically they're going to rock their weapon back and left and right, and that basically gives them exceptional target acquisition, left and right hip firing. Hip fire is a more accurate shooting measure than shooting straight ahead most of the time. So just be sure that you're moving. Just move. Just try keep moving at all times. Now, if you have a sniper weapon, yeah, you're not going to move. You left to right or anything like that. You're going hard scope down that barrel and shoot them. But guys, like I said, this is my top 6 weapons that I like to use. Since season 7, my gameplay has changed 100%. My stats have changed 100%. I'm a lot better player. I've learned to play a lot better and to engage players a lot better. I used to hate hot drops. I can manage hot drops now. Like I said, moving right, moving left, it forces your opponent to either move with you, or basically they can't move with you, or they move the other direction and they miss their shots, and you have a more opportunity to be able to hit your shots doing that form of thing. And that should make you a little bit better player and help you learn the game a lot better. Engagement's a lot better with that. But guys, appreciate you listening to me. Hope you find it informative. Please hit that sub button, hit the like button, comment, tell me what you think, and what are your favorite weapons. And you guys have a great day. And I am Pinahoff, and you have a good one, guys.